Hey guys, welcome to another episode on Lilian's Couch. On today's episode, I have Nollywood actress, producer, filmmaker. Oh God, if not very people go talk, Mama I'm gonna call her what? I don't call her Mama. AdunniAde. Adunni, thank you so much for coming on my couch. I really do appreciate it.
Lilian, anything
Thank
for
you.
you.
Because you always come through. I mean, like, I don't mean to, let me just go a bit, down memory lane. From 2014 when I came out from Big Brother, when I did my first movie, till now, you've been very supportive and thank you.
You're welcome.
I know I don't say it often because obviously maybe I don't see you often, but
Right.
I really do appreciate it because everyone, at least 90% of people I bring to my couch are people like I love, I have personal relationship with, or that's helped my journey or my career one way or the other. I mean, the remaining 10% are like the 10% of the 10% in Nigeria
Right.
that obviously add value to the society
Right.
and at large. So thank you.
Thank
So
you.
I'm just gonna go right into it. Before you came and entered Nollywood, what were you doing? What were you?
Corporate world. So I used to work for the state of Kentucky in the housing department.
No.
And then when I relocated to Maryland, I was working for the state of Maryland in the health insurance department. So everything that I've done has one way somehow been related to humanitarian services, always helping people.
I wonder every time you see me, Lily, have you brushed your hair? Come. Do this, chuck this. I feel like you, aside the fact that you're a mom, right? I
Right.
feel like you just have that mom thing.
Oh.
You can't even help it. See here, hold on, your brush, your hairbrush, where is it? Do you have it here? Come brush the side.
But you have to look the part. You have to look the part.
Okay, so do you think it's easier or difficult right now to break into the acting industry? How was it for you?
Everyone's
You came in here obviously I don't think, did you know anyone here? Did you have like friends or
friends. No. So I literally just packed my things up from the States and relocated here. So how I started was with comedy skits. I would always post comedy skits. I think I was the first female who was doing it then. I know Bovi, I Go Die, Basket Mouth were into it back then. And I started off that way. I would just always do something silly, something funny. At first, people were referring to me as a comedian. I was like, nope, that is too much of a title to hold. I just feel like I have a good sense of humor. And from that, folks saw my comedy skits with the fact that I could speak Yoruba and would fly me down to Lagos to film. And then I would go back. But eventually, I was like, you know what? I want to do this full time. And fortunately enough, I had met Ramsey Noir, and he's someone that I adore. I met him in Baltimore, and we had a meeting in DC in a public place at the mall. And it was just beautiful to see different people from different backgrounds around the world, from different African countries, literally run up to him, taking pictures. I mean, it was just beautiful to see. And I felt like, okay, I could do this. And he gave me the advice of, if you want to do this full time, you have to be in the faces of Nigerians. You can't tell a Nigerian you're an actor and you want to be doing this from abroad. Come here, give it a shot, give it a try. And I literally packed everything and moved here with my children, their first time being in Nigeria, culture shock, even for me because I had left a very long time ago. And then moving here, one audition to another, one set to another, I came on a high. Every movie that I had been featured in at that time went straight to box office. And
oh wow.
yes, and within a few years of moving to Nigeria, thankful enough, I got nominated for Best Supporting Actress in Africa. I mean, you would think that my career would have just taken off from there. But it just went crashing. Why? I really don't know. I've thought it back and forth over the years. And then that built frustration, anger, sadness. I was just like, okay, it's not that I'm not good at what I do, but what's really going on? And depression came in. I had gained so much weight. And then before I knew it, everything just took a left turn. And that was what, pushed me into saying, you know what? I want to make my own films. Because you have to understand, regardless of whatever the situation is or whatever the reason is, for someone like me or for someone who looks like me, getting roles can be difficult in this country or in this part of the world, because stories are not written for people who look like me. So I said, you know what? If you don't want to call me, I will, get a good story and film it, shoot it, call people to come work, and we'll put something great out there. And that was what birthed Sole.
Talking about Sole, and I mean, before I go there, I just want to say
It's
something.
Sole.
Sole. Sole.
Sole.
Sole. Okay.
Right.
I'll try. Sole. Okay, talking about Sole, before I, get into it.
Right.
I just want to say that, sometimes setbacks take you to your comeback.
Of
and,
course.
the comeback that is huge. And then that's why I keep talking about depression, my guests, because I know that as entertainers, that's something we all suffer. I've gone through that phase. I always say, obviously, mine, I almost lost my life, blah, blah, blah. It was hard. But, coming out from it, it just made me stronger, made me realize, you know what, I don't want to go back there. So every time is me struggling with my mental health. Like anything I know that would disrupt it, I'm fighting. I'm like, no, I won't see it. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, no, I'm leaving. I'm not on social media. I'm leaving. No, I can't handle this, toxic, whatever happening here. I'm done. So I always know that in the entertainment industry, as entertainers, we battle with anxiety, all these things, even when the going gets good. Now there's the problem of, okay, what next? Okay, what do I have to do?
Expectations.
Okay, where do I? So I feel like, thank God that, we're closer to God and everything. So we know that He's always there. So all those things, if they don't put you on the table, you create the table yourself and call them to come and eat on that table.
I say it all the time. If you're not going to open that door for me, I would knock that door down and I will force my way through.
Period.
And I will walk majestically.
And be top 10. Are we talking top 10?
That's
Are we
it,
talking top 10 on
child.
Netflix?
That is.
Okay. Sole.
Right.
From acting into a filmmaker that is top 10 on Netflix. That's huge. Congratulations.
Thank you.
But, people are saying, oh, she's top 10 on Netflix, but the movie's amazing. The movie's great. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful watch.
Thank you.
By the way. Congrats. I can't even emphasize,
Thank you.
But was it easy? Because I know it wasn't. I mean, I produced the movie before and I know that it can never be easy. So I want to know, like, what was the struggle? How was it like? What was it like? What did you have to deal with? Because people just see the success. They don't even know half of the struggle. The cinema. Babe, I've put a movie in the cinema. I know what it is. I remember when my movie was in the cinema, somebody literally pushed me. I will never forget that. They really was there. I called them to come and do like cinema. Pushed me and said, your movie is not, it's not for cinema. Somebody said it's not for cinema. I'm like, why are you here? Like literally pushed me outside.
Wow.
Like when I was trying to sell tickets. So I know that, it's not even easy. So I don't know how you did it and how you got here. But girl, well done.
Thank you.
It's huge.
You have to understand this. My background, I have dealt with a lot of naysayers. I have dealt with a lot of depression. My childhood and growing up in life in general has not been the best. So to cope with that, I always talk to myself literally like a mad person. I'm talking back and forth like I'm having a conversation with you. And I have to prep my mind. And once my mind is made up to do something, nothing stops me. Nothing gets in my way. If you stand in my way, I will push you the F down. So nothing, is going to stop me from achieving what it is that I want to get done. Preparing for Sole, I did my own research on who I wanted to have direct the project. I actually wanted Jadi because I loved Sugar Rush. And when I contacted her, she doesn't work outside of her project. And she asked me a few questions just to guide me, on who she could recommend for me to work with. And she asked me what was a film to guide, what it is that I wanted to do. And I told her Sugar Rush. She said, well, I didn't direct it. Kayode Custom directed. And at that time, I didn't know who Kayode was. So I did research on him and, she gave me his contact. We met, had conversation with him. And I actually just opened up to Kayode and just shared, certain things with him and, where I wanted to take this to and my vision and everything. And Kayode, I have to be honest with you, he made the process simple. He made it worth the while. because I had to explain to him my anxiety level. And I told him, you tell me what it is that, you need to get done. At no point in time, I do not want anyone coming back to say this or what. I mean, he just made the whole process super easy for me. And it was just an amazing time, an amazing experience working with him, working with his team, and also the actors. Like, I pretty much gave him control to select. I had my own input on who I wanted, on set. We had gone back and forth, but it was just a seamless process working with Coyote Custom. And when we shot, we didn't break. We shot what we needed to shoot. And then the few pickup scenes, I had done that few months afterwards because I had to go attend to a family issue I was dealing with in the States. I had lost my younger brother.
Oh,
So
I'm so sorry.
thank you. So go bury him. And then when we came back, we did the pickup shots for Sole. And then he edited. And we put the movie out there. Now, filming or shooting a movie, it can be stressful. But then actually having that project in cinemas, you know what that is. That is something totally different. That is, man, if you're not sound, if you're not, mentally stable, you can lose it. So many people didn't know this. In fact, I think maybe one or two people knew. But I was ill. I was sick. I had lost so much weight. I was doing meet and greet back and forth. I would leave the hospital, on admission, receive IVs, and I have really bad veins. My legs being poked. I'm like popped up on the hospital bed, taking IVs, and the doctor's telling me, ma'am, you cannot leave. I'm like, no, I got money to be made. He's like, you need your life. I said, I understand. But let me make this money so I can come and pay this hospital bill. And I would take IVs. I would leave, go straight to the cinema, stand there, smile with people, meet a lot of amazing people. And I have to be honest with you, a lot of people that I met actually came there to watch Sole. But then you have a few people who would tell you, I don't watch Nigerian
movies.
And that makes me cringe. And I'm like,
what would you watch?
No, but it's okay. You have your own, options or what you identify with, but you don't have to, it was just an experience. I don't know. Yeah, it was crazy, but it was worth the while. People appreciating this, it means the world to me. So I can only push further. That's all I want to do is just, now it's, what's the next thing?
So I don't know, because this happened to me and I just want to know how you do it. Maybe that would help me. Because right now I'm dealing with so much anxiety. Like, the pressure of, how you're doing something great and people like it. And then it's not like when you want to do another one, you're just like, oh my God, would they like it? Would they not like it? And then my brain is stuck. And I'm just like, in the morning, I'm just like, oh my God. Oh, okay. How do I? So the anxiety just creeps in, right? And what next? So it means the higher you go, the anxiety comes. What next? What next? How do you cope? Because now it's what next, right? Oh, I've done a great movie.
Lilian, just keep pushing. It will come to you. What you need to do will come to you. But always give your time that free space to be alone, to think. Just think things through. Your next step will come to you. Don't let anybody else infuse that into you or push you into doing something you're not really comfortable with. Go with your gut feeling. It will come to you. But give your time space to think. Let it process. Think about what you want to do next. Will the market like it? Will they not? And even if you feel like they're not going to, you have to be able to convince them that you can do this. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you have to do all the work. Just give yourself time to breathe. Give yourself time to think and just let magic happen. It will come.
But then, you're a mother of two sweet, beautiful, amazing boys.
Thank you.
How do you do it?
Just do it.
How do you raise them? And then obviously the career is still booming. And then the TikTok, like you're a fun mom, obviously. I'm sure that you're the kind of mom that your son's like, Mommy, let's do TikTok. And which one are we doing?
I'm the one who says, come, let's do TikTok. And Marin
No.
is like, Marin is in that stage of, I'm a big boy, like, Mom, I'm like, boy, you better come here. Come and shoot this thing, though. But my kids are just amazing. And, you know, they're willing to try anything. They're willing to they're just themselves. I don't force them into doing anything, you know. If I tell Marin, let's do this, even if he doesn't reason with it, and I'm like, oh no, this is what I want to achieve. He's like, okay, cool, come on, let's do it. So it's just, they're literally my best friends. I speak to my children, I tell them things. I don't hide things from them. If I hide anything, maybe it's just a small percentage.
Yeah.
But I have that relationship. You know, when you're growing up, there's certain things you might feel like you lack. And when you start having children, you're going to say, no, I don't want this for my kids. I want to do it this way. That's my case. So everything that I lacked, I make sure that my children have. And I'm not talking about material things. It goes way beyond materialistic items or things or whatever. It is that bond. It is that love, that care, communication. And I have that with my kids. And that's the best thing you could ever give me.
Oh, I want to have a baby.
And what's stopping you?
I
Ah!
want a man.
I need to have one.
No,
Why don't you?
I don't know.
What's the delay?
I don't know. These guys are just acting. I don't know what's going on. But I know that like very soon, God is gonna send me the one that would obviously adore me and love me. So I'm just being patient. I feel like you said, I'm enjoying the wait. You know, because now I think I'm, at a phase where I'm not just rushing anything. You know, before I'll just be like, I'll be quick to say, oh, this man, all men are the same. Nah. Now, I know that they are good men. The one that will come to me will be different. He won't be a cheat. He will be amazing. So now I just prophesy positive things.
That's it.
I don't even do the negative things anymore because what's the point? So, because now I notice like when you start thinking a certain way, you start attracting those things. And I'm like, so there's this thing with the universe, because there's some, like I have friends that they'll tell you they don't believe in God or anything, just believe in the universe. And I'm not joking. Their life is like one of the best. Like I literally look at it. Like
you find that a lot with Americans. I don't too much find
she lives
that
in London.
I don't find that too much with Nigerians, but a lot of all these Hollywood stars, they pray to the universe. Yeah. And then it's something that I kind of adapted. I believe in God. Let's not get that misunderstood. But I pray to what God has created. You know, I just speak to the heavens and I just ask for what I want. I thank Him for what is yet to come and just wait on what He's bringing my way.
Okay, why I the catch about the segment? So this one I'm pidgin English. All these things, free, where they speak, you go stop. Now Yoruba, you go give us. I've been a pidgin English. Choose your poison.
But try Yoruba. No. Try pidgin.
No mix them.
You
know you go mix some pidgin. You come put that in Yoruba. The way they come, you say, how you take come me that I say money lea. How you take talk? When you talk, you actually call me something. I don't remember. Okay, now for this Akachawa segment.
Okay.
You tell us your most embarrassing moment in your life. Like that kind of embarrassment that when somebody when they hear cup go for grant. Like not classy embarrassment. Like you see the way I talk my mouth online. As I thought say I shit for road.
I don't see that one.
No. I thought say I shit for. So you get some people. No, not me. I didn't do it. Thank God you didn't say I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Anything like that. No, it wasn't me. I didn't do anything like that. A bougie girl like me shit on the road. How?
You what?
I pooped on the road.
She said she shit on the road. I didn't see that.
I pooped. Like,
you pooped?
Yeah.
Ew.
Because I was like road tripping and stuff.
And you had to go to the bathroom?
Yeah. There was no bathroom in the road. It's like a road.
Solo yagbesi. Ojú títì nugbo.
Ojú títì nugbo, yeah.
Nugbo?
Nugbo.
So how did you wipe? You use leaf?
No wipes. I wipes in the boot in the car. So you have to tell us your own.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, I don't understand. You never get embarrassing moments. You never put for body. You never pee for body. You never.
I don't be you now. I won't shit for body. Say wait.
I better not go embarrassing for you.
Okay, I do. No vex. I never pee for body. I never shit for body. Nothing like that don't happen. Kilon shakidi.
Don't call me.
No, Lilian. Embarrassing moments for this life. No. Nobody. You embarrass me.
Okay, tell us your best moments.
My best moment,
Your
my sweetest moment. So now with my children now, my pikins. Anything like pikins day with S behind them, but with my children. Anything way good, anything way bad. Now my favorite moment. Now my best moment for life. And then with Sole, cause I not expect them. What
yeah.
you do? I not expect them. So that one too, it make me feel mushy, make
So
me
wait,
feel proud.
people call you say, call you say you're feeling it something. You wait till you come reply them. If they call you say, you're feeling it something. What is it talk?
I did top 10 now.
Eh,
It did top 10 now. So what are they talk now? I just
Energy.
say, thank you for watching. Oh, please help me send it to your family and friends. So then they will say, I've sent it to my uncle. I've sent it to my. Please continue to send. Let's continue to trend. That's all I ask for.
Okay, guys, it's time to go into the food. You know, the food segment is my favorite part of the show because, I'm a foodie and I love food. As in, do you like food?
I do.
Are you foodie?
Not like you.
I'm mostly embarrassed.
No, not like you.
What's up, sis?
But no, let's just keep it real, right? We keep it real here.
Okay, keep it real.
I love food, but not like
Not
you.
like me.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'll take that. All right, guys, be right back. Mwah. Okay, let's start. You ordered salmons. Let's see what's here.
I have never been fed on an interview.
This is your own. Oh my god, your salmon looks so good. I'm not even joking. Can you see how
Well,
nice?
thank you.
Oh gosh, your salmon looks. Oh god, your salmon looks so good. Let me help you.
Well, thank you. Look at that.
Oh, it's so good. Why did they give you spoon and fork? I'm sure you want to use fork. You're
Of
premium,
course.
baby.
Do you want to try some?
Do you want chili? There's chili in there.
No.
Oh, you don't eat so much pepper?
No. Mm-mm.
Really? I like
Yeah.
pepper a lot.
No, not for me.
So you like a fish or meat person?
I love chicken.
You
I
love
love
chicken?
fish. Yeah.
I don't like chicken.
You don't?
I
Why?
really like turkey. I don't know if I would eat chicken, maybe chicken wings, but like chicken.
Yeah, I like chicken, turkey, fish. Not all fish, Sha.
But do you like salmon?
Of
Chicken,
course. Who doesn't love salmon?
I do, sha, but not like.
Like
I'll
that.
eat, obviously, like I'll go for a lamb chops over like a salmon.
Yeah, I'm not big on lamb chops. No.
I'm sure like you do your fit farm.
Yeah.
Fit farm. Oh my god, guys, it's time to go. We need to eat. Mm. We need to eat this food properly. We'll be right back, okay? Maybe like 10 minutes max. Welcome back, guys. The food was amazing. I enjoyed. Did you like the food?
Yes, I did. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, quick one, right?
Mhm.
Do you think the industry is accepting, what's the acceptance level for filmmakers now? In terms of like, how, I mean, for a while, the industry has been very closely knitted, right? It's just been a selected few doing it, thriving. And then now, obviously there are new filmmakers, coming up, and this is your first movie, and look, it's just boom, boom, and it's there. Like, who would have thought it would be this great? Because it's been hard, and Nollywood has been, if it's not these people, is you can't get through. Some people also have that mentality of, "Ah, let me not even bother trying. Probably there's no room for me." So what do you think? Do you think it's opening up gradually?
You have to understand that people are not people. Sometimes people are just used to what they're used to, and when someone new comes in, it's kind of difficult or hard for people to accept you. But it's hurtful. It can be very strenuous on you as a person, but you cannot pay attention to that. The kind of person that I am, when I say go, I don't see anybody in my way. Like I said earlier, if you stand in my way, I'm going to knock you off. So you just have to do what you have to do and not really pay attention to anything. You know, when people applaud you, take it, but don't let that get into your head. Let the humility still sit within you. Let that be your driving force, and that's what I'm more focused about. I'm not really focused if I don't know if I'm being accepted or not, but I guess I am, but I'm not paying attention to that. That's the list of my worries. You know, you accept me or not, that's none of my business. My business is putting great movies out there, and that's what I'm dedicated to. That's what I want to be known for. That's what my focus is on. So I'm not really, let me be honest with you, it was hard, but I cannot focus on that, because if I dwell on that, it's going to drag me back. It's going to pull me back. So where I'm headed is where I'm focused on.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think there's lots of, I hear like a lot of like Amazon is here now. I hear Disney's coming, HBO. So yeah, I think it's really opening up. Like, so there's like so many opportunities for filmmakers.
The
It's just,
sky, they
yeah.
say, is the starting point. There's so many stars out there. You know, no one has to knock the next person off to get to the top. You focus on your craft, you focus on your work, and just do great. That should be everyone's focus, you know? And then also supporting each other. That should be the main focus, not, you know, if they want to accept you or not. Because to be honest with you, in our industry, in which you know about, you know it's very difficult to progress, to move forward. You have to force your way through.
Yeah, you really, I mean, I agree 100%, because for me, when I, made my first film in 2016, 2017, it was, oh my God, it was the hardest period of my life. Like, ha, I can't even relieve that moment. It was the hardest moment of my, like, I literally had to take the bull, but like I had to own the movie and say, you know what, this
It
movie
is
will
yours.
thrive, right?
It is yours. And that's what you have to do. Someone gave me an advice and said, this is your movie. Treat it as such. Don't depend on no actors to help you promote. Don't depend on anyone. You have to promote your movie. It's your money, because at the end of the day, your money is coming back to your pocket. So how you push your movie, how you push it out there for the world to see, for Nigerians to see, for the viewers to see, it lies within you. So the only thing that I saw was making sure that a lot of people saw this movie, saw this great work, and appreciated it. And that's what I achieved. That's what I wanted. And that's what I want to keep doing. So you can't really focus on anything else. Just channel everything into your movie. That's it.
I agree 100%. And we'll keep pushing. We'll keep doing the best we can, and the sky is our starting point.
Of
We're just
course.
only getting started. And I'm just happy that we're in a beautiful place where we're all doing well, and we'll do great things, and we'll do collaborations, and I cannot wait. I'm so happy. But thank you so much for coming on my couch. I really
Thank
appreciate it. I
you.
love you so much.
I love you too, Lilian. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. Remember, constructive criticism is accepted. That only, okay? I love you all. Mwah.